Hello Scorpio, welcome to your reading. As always, I hope you're doing well. And Scorpio, if you're new here, my name is Joe and I'll be doing your reading for all Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements, okay? Please do keep in mind that my readings are timeless and they are general, so just take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. And the best time for you to watch or listen to my readings is when you come across them, or if a title catches your attention. That's why they're timeless, and that's usually how it works. Do feel free to browse my channel. You might want to check some of the other readings that I've done for your sign. But Scorpio, more than anything, do check what other signs you have in your other placements. Mostly Moon, Rising, and Venus. And then you can go ahead and check out some of the readings that I've done specifically for those signs. Mostly if you're having a hard time finding a reading that resonates with you at this current moment of your life. Sometimes that happens, and it usually means that your messages are just simply coming stronger from those placements. It all depends on your current life path or journey. Okay? Last but not least, please do subscribe, hit the like button, and leave me a comment. I would truly appreciate it very much. It's always the best way to support a channel. And thank you to all of you who have already liked, commented, subscribed, and for your kind donations. I truly appreciate all of your support. Thank you very much. All right, Scorpio. Okay. Scorpio, you have the Six of Cups as the starting energy of your reading, or the current energy that you're dealing with. Okay. Or will be dealing with soon. I don't know. The heart of the matter has to do with something about, I think some of you are meant to connect with something from your past, or are thinking about doing this. Maybe something that it used to emotionally fulfill you. Something that probably you abandoned and now you want to reconnect with it. It could be a hobby, it could be, I don't know, whatever it means to you, okay? Some of you are meant to make peace with your past. Some of you may need to revisit your past and do some healing, okay? Especially if there's some childhood trauma that has to be worked on. Okay. And for others of you, I feel that if there's a situation that you're currently in, for some of you, it could mean that maybe you have outgrown it, or it's not the right time. Let's figure out. We'll see in a minute. The energy that's crossing you could be a challenge or a blockage. Is the Death card, which is your major arcana. That's Scorpio energy. Okay? So you're having a hard time maybe accepting an ending or some type of transformation here, or a change for a new beginning. This is also you not stepping into your power because it's your major arcana. And by you stepping up into your power is by allowing something to come to an end, accepting some type of an ending. So maybe some of you do need to understand that maybe you have outgrown a situation. Maybe it's something that's no longer, you know, how this child is, one is larger than the other, bending down, you know, and something maybe about just making peace with the situation, accepting and understanding that I think you're meant to move forward now. Okay? Now I do get this energy of a very innocent and even loving energy. Okay? You know, not everything has to be dramatic or negative. But it happens that sometimes we just outgrow situations and we are meant to leave them behind. Okay? And this is because, well, there is a change, but you're having a hard time accepting this. Okay? grounding you in your conscious mind, and you are aware of this. You're constantly thinking about it. It could be desire for some of you. Temperance energy, Sagittarius. Some of you could be Scorpio, Sagittarius, cuspers. Okay, maybe you were born on the last days of the Scorpio season, almost entering Sagittarius season. This is about ascending, spiritual, personal growth, patience, purging, cleansing. But what is this telling me in your conscious mind, Scorpio? You're trying to stay balanced. You're trying to stay focused. I hope you're not trying to wait on someone or something to catch up with you. Okay? If you are growing out of a situation, it doesn't mean that, something or someone is going to catch up to your level. It usually doesn't happen. Okay? I hope you're not having some type of faith or patience for that to happen. You're meant to ascend and grow. Maybe you do know that. Maybe you know you're meant to ascend and grow and to purge and cleanse your energy. Maybe you are aware that there is an ending. You're just having a hard time dealing with it. Okay? Below you, subconscious mind, you're not aware of this, and you should. The divine wants you to focus more on this, or your higher self, or God, or your spirit guides, or your angels. It's the full Aries energy, Scorpio. They're telling you that it's time to have a new beginning, to take this leap of faith, to have a fresh new start. Okay? You're meant to travel very lightweight. You see, he's just got that little, I always call it a lunch bag, and that's all he's taken with him. Maybe his faithful companion, which is that white dog. For some of you, it could be that you do have a very significant pet. It means a lot to you. Okay? That could be a sign of a spirit guide that is with you, supporting you. And if not, this is an energy of just being very playful, allowing yourself to be curious, and to just, it seems that this little white dog is cheering this fool. So there is this playfulness or something that is cheering you to have a new beginning, to have a fresh new start, another opportunity somewhere else, maybe for some of you. Okay? Innocence. That's right. The flag and the death card has a white rose in it. This is the White Rose of York. I believe that's how I wrote that one somewhere. It's okay, don't worry. It is the White Rose of York. And the fool has this little white rose on his hand. And this is about it's okay. I'm trying to look at the reference of the white rose also, but does have to do something with innocence and purity. This childhood energy, pretty much that innocence and purity. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's not so much that you are growing in a situation. Maybe it's the energy that's you're meant to be in. And you're meant to purge something. Okay? There is a transformation. You have to accept this transformation. You have to accept this change. And go after something new now. With the Temperance card crowning you, there is some type of, I guess, awareness that you do have to go through some type of cleansing more. Growth, patience about something. Whew. Behind you, recent past, where you're coming from, what you're leaving behind, should be leaving behind, or the reason why you're going through this is the Ace of Pentacles. I think this is the reason why you're going through this, because you're meant to have a new beginning. I think you've been trying to manifest a fresh new start for quite some time already. Something very stable, very promising, maybe tangible, something that you can feel. It could be financial, I don't know, but it's about having a new beginning. I do get that energy that you do have to leave something very pure, innocent, very loving, but you're not a part of it anymore. It's got this bittersweet energy to it. But I think you know it's time to just move on. Some of you, maybe it's not so much as you're not accepting this ending or change. It's more than maybe you're just fearing what's coming next, or what will happen once you leave this behind. In front of you, where you're headed to, what's coming towards you in your future, for some of you, is the Ten of Wands. Tens are always about endings. It's about accepting an ending. But it's also, maybe some of you have been carrying something with you that you are not meant to carry with you anymore. It has become a burden. It has become burdensome. Scorpio, I get this energy that you have been attached to something. Like I said, very bittersweet. But you're not meant to stay in this energy anymore. You're not a part of it anymore. I think the situation, whatever it is, job, relationship, I think it has already served its purpose. That's maybe what you're having a hard time accepting. That's why it's challenging you. This is why they're telling you that it's time for something new. Okay? But that Temperance crowning you still has me a little... I'm not exactly sure what they're trying to tell you. I think you know you are meant to ascend and grow, or you are ascending and growing. It's something to do with your spiritual growth. Maybe you have been truly putting this effort in yourself, trying to become a better version of yourself. And you did this, and you are conscious about that. But now it's starting to reflect in the current situation that maybe you have outgrown those around you or the environment around you. And that happens sometimes. You have to keep focused and working on yourself. Okay? But I think you're not very aware about having a new beginning now somewhere else. This is the energy that's representing you, or how you should see yourself or respond to the situation. It's the Wheel of Fortune. This is about changes. You have to accept these changes. I think you are having a hard time with this. You just have to go with the flow of things. Things are trying to change in your favor. Things are trying to improve for you. I think something is starting to come in, okay? And I think it got you by surprise. And you weren't ready for this change to happen. But I think, you know, the universe or the divine has a very unique way of letting you know when you're ready for a new chapter in your life, and that's usually by grabbing you by surprise. I can completely I know what that means. Yeah, that's what's happening. This is the energy that's surrounding and influencing the King of Swords. This is that truth, that clarity. This is you having to be true and loyal to yourself and accepting what's happening here. Okay? You're going to have to deal with this. You're going to have to accept it. You're going to have to be true and loyal to yourself about it, about these changes that are happening for you and the way you have changed. It's not an easy situation, and it is very painful for some of you. I understand, because you might be very emotionally attached to this current situation that you are being called to leave behind or just, you know, move away from now. It's, if you stay in this situation, it's going to become a very heavy burden, and you're not going to be able to move the way you're meant to move. You're going to stay stuck. And it's going to be very, very difficult for you to keep moving. You're going to have to drop it. And it's not easy to drop it either. I know. I can relate to this. Believe me, I can relate to this. You have to be true to yourself and of what's happening with your current situation. There's this energy that's trying to come in for you, Scorpio. It caught you, I think, by surprise, and now you don't know what to do. And it's perfectly normal. Maybe that's what it is. You're trying to stay focused and trying to, you know, stay balanced. I think some of you know that you are going through some type of process, awakening, maybe. And I think it's hurting you, it's scaring you, it's listen to your intuition, listen to your inner voice. Hopes and fears, 8 of Wands. This is about quick changes or swift changes. Some type of clarity. You're trying to understand something. You're trying to figure something out. That's why this is the energy. It's pretty much connected in that way. With the King of Swords, it's about being true and loyal to yourself, fully understanding what's happening, but the energy around you, you know, it's, and with your hopes and fears, you're trying to understand what's happening here. You're trying to figure out what would be the best thing to do. Oof. Not easy. You have to let things flow and go with the flow. Go with this. You're afraid, you're fearing these changes. It's as simple as that. This is the winds of change, and you're fearing them because I really think that something caught you by surprise, and you're not understanding. You're not fully understanding what's happening now. And this is why you have to accept, and you have to deal with it. You have to deal with it the way the King of Swords does. Face it, okay, and accept that things are turning in your favor. That's the outcome or the advice. It doesn't surprise me, and it's beautiful. Queen of Wands, that's the advice. A very strong, divine feminine fire energy. It doesn't matter what gender you are, but they're telling you to step into this energy. Where the Queen of Wands, all she does is just sit, relax, and lets things work for her. She goes with the flow of things. She trusts. She has faith. She believes in magic. She starts working on her own magic. She doesn't let anything make her angry, bitter, resentful, not holding on to grudges, not getting sad. I mean, it's okay to be sad, but don't let anything wither your energy. And embrace the mystery, Scorpio. I always say that with the Queen of Wands. That little black cat, there's no such thing as bad luck. That black cat, that's her cat. And that black cat's name is mystery. And the Queen of Wands loves mystery. This is what you have to do. You must embrace the mystery. Okay? Go with these changes. Go with the flow. Deal with it. Accept it, understand. You're trying to figure things out. That's what the Temperance card is telling me, the crowning you now. There is a purpose for this. Okay? You're meant to go for a fresh new start, Scorpio. It's not easy, I know. I do pick this bittersweet energy for a lot of you, where you don't want to leave something or someone behind. But if you do, or I think it's starting to become something, I think you are realizing, or you will soon realize, that it's time to let it go, to drop it before it becomes a very heavy burden or a responsibility that you're not meant to deal with. Okay? Below you, subconscious mind, you're not aware of. Below the deck, I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm thinking about. But why was I saying that for your below you energy, as your subconscious energy? I don't know, maybe it was just a brain fart, okay? But no, this is the below the deck. Ten of Swords. That's endings. Tens are about endings. Scorpio, well, I guess it is connected then again, in a way, with the below you, with your subconscious mind. You see, they are telling you that you are meant to take a leap of faith for a new beginning. You have to accept this ending. It's not about being stabbed in the back or any type of betrayal. I don't think that's what it is in this reading at least. Okay? This is about accepting that something has come to an end now. The betrayal would come from your side if you don't accept the ending. Oh, that's why it is. That's why I said below you, in your subconscious mind. So yeah, this card is reinforcing this. You would be a fool if you don't accept this ending, because then that would be, you see, Scorpio, the worst betrayal comes from yourself when you don't accept, when you're not true and loyal to yourself about something. Okay? The worst betrayal always is always going to be self-betrayal. So yeah, you have to accept this ending. It's time for you to move forward at full speed, freedom, and, you know, just go after a new beginning. It's time to move. Then we have the moon, Pisces energy. Embrace the mystery. Don't fear it. Oh, you're meant to answer to this higher calling. The dog and the wolf, they're both howling at the moon, and the dog is finally learning how to do it. The wolf has taught him how to howl at the moon. The wolf has done it throughout its whole entire life. And the dog is finally understanding something magical. It's awakening to this. It's responding to this higher divine calling. The dog is breaking from dogmas, from all belief systems. Some of you might have a kind of like a wolf spirit guide. You know, dogs are wolves that have been, you know, transformed. There's that little dog right there cheering you. So some of you might have some type of a wolf spirit animal that is guiding you. Okay? Something about wolves and dogs, and something about the moon for most of you. But you're meant to answer to this divine calling, which is this. It's understanding that you must now move forward and go with the flow, go with the changes, accept the changes. Don't let them scare you. I know they caught you by surprise for some of you, but it's time for this new beginning. Okay, I can relate to that energy, absolutely. You think that, you know, I don't know, you're trying to improve a situation or something, then something comes in out of the blue, and then it just literally pulls you to go somewhere else. And that's what's happening here with most of you people. Well, most of you Scorpios, if this reading resonates for you. Okay? Which I hope it does. Scorpio, let me get additional messages, advice, or warnings from this other deck in case I'm missing something else. This is something that I always like to do as an extra bonus, because you just never know. I think a little extra clarity never hurts. And then we will close your reading with the Spirit of the Animals Oracle deck. Okay. All right. What other additional messages or advice do you have for Scorpio regarding this reading or situation? If there's something else they need to know, what would it be, please? Thank you. Anything else? What else do you have for Scorpio, please? What else do you have for Scorpio, please? Thank you. That's it. Okay. In the bottom of the deck, I got the Seven of Cups, which is... We have the Six of Cups and the Seven of Cups, which is that emotional bittersweetness. Don't let your emotions get the best of you. Don't let anything emotionally manipulate you. Don't let your emotions confuse you. Don't get confused. You need a clear mind and accept whatever it is that you're going through. Let me pick up the one that fell out. Okay, Scorpio. We have 3 cards that flew out. Okay. One of them is King of Swords. You know, be true and loyal to yourself. Deal with the truth. Deal with the situation. Okay. The way you're meant to. Okay. Accept this ending. Then we've got the Queen of Wands, which is reinforcing that, you know, go with the flow, embrace the mystery. Don't fear. Don't become resentful, angry, or anything like that. Don't let anything get the best of you. Okay? There's that black cat right there. Okay? Don't fear what's happening. It's not bad luck. It's not bad karma. It's just something that has to happen. You have to go through it, and it caught you by surprise. And the last one is Hierophant, Taurus energy, Scorpio. They're telling you that God, divine, universe, your spirit guides, they're all with you. They've got your back. All you have to do is just trust. So he's got his hand like this, and have faith. The Ten of Swords man has his hand in the ground the same way as the Hierophant does, which is that hand of faith. Okay? You accept this ending and have faith. Okay, everything's going to be okay. You are protected. You are being watched over. They've got your back. But trust. You are being given some type of divine knowledge here. The keys to unlock a new door for a new chapter in your life. Okay? Okay. Let's close your reading with the Spirit of the Animals Oracle deck. And remember that whatever message comes out of this deck, it doesn't have to be related or correlated with the reading in any way, shape, or form. Just take it as additional messages or advice that might help you at some point later down the road. Alright, best additional advice for Scorpio with this deck, please. Messages here for Scorpio, please. Tough reading, I'm not gonna lie. Okay? I got 2 cards and I'm going to give them to you because I'm in the mood. One is Owl, which is magic. Okay? And the Owl card says, choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision. You can see through deception. Let the past go and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. Okay? And the other one is Goose, which is inner knowing. And the Goose card says that you are a brave traveler. Your soul knows the way. Be confident you will achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you, your spirit guides. Don't worry, you are blessed. Let yourself fly. I mean, really? I think both cards were meant for you after all. Scorpio, this is one hell of a reading. I'm not going to lie. It wasn't easy, but I hope I got it right, and I hope it resonates for you. More than anything, I hope it helps you, gives you the guidance and the answers that you are seeking at this moment of your life. And Scorpio, if you do like it, enjoy it. If it helps you somehow, please do hit the like button, leave a comment. I would truly appreciate it very much. And Scorpio, as usual, I hope to see you next time. And please do stay safe, be happy, and stay very blessed. Goodbye.